Hey guys, KTownJR here. The second part of the video, February 2nd, the watering video that I promised you guys. It's still snowing and crazy out there, as you can hear all the snow plows and stuff going by, maybe, I don't know. So my watering regimen. What I do is I set my timer for 17 and a half hours. So that turns off, and I will come in and open my door and allow the plants to cool down, but they still get light from like out the sun or whatever kind of light, so that it doesn't affect their light cycle, and they get cooled down a bit so they don't get shocked for the watering. So in that half an hour, after half an hour I'll come, I will take them out. I will get my solution ready in the meantime. My solution is I'm using Advanced Nutrients 3-part system, the pH Perfect. Love Advanced Nutrients, always used it. Gonna go grab the Big Bud and Bud Candy. I used the Big Bud before when it was a powder. Now they've changed it to a liquid, so that should be a lot better because the powder was kind of yucky and messy and sticky and gross. Anyways, so what I do is I Brita filter the water because I'm disabled and I don't have a vehicle to go pick water up at the grocery store. But Brita water comes out at about anywhere from like 100 to 175 parts per million, depending how new your filter is and how bad your water is to begin with. Our water is quite bad. It's, you know, old building, build up in the pipes, chlorine, fluoride, all kinds of junk in there that I don't drink. I drink Brita water, so I'm not going to feed my plants anything. You know, anything that I'm going to give them, I'm going to give myself. So what I do is I have 68 liters of Brita water surplus saved up, but every morning I will fill this up with fresh Brita water. Then mix the solution, and it's, you know, it's just room temperature. It's a little cool, you know, but I've never had a problem with cool water and pot plants, so this is what I do. I wash my hands really well so there's no kind of crap or whatever on my hands, and then I get my towels ready. You know, like I said, this is for people with low income, with like minimal stuff, so that's why, you know, I don't have a really cool draining table, and, you know, it looks kind of gay and bush league and shitty, but you'll see. Stick with me, watch my channel, sub, like, stick with me through this grow, and you'll see. So here we go. We're going to do the water. We're going to water this guy here first. Guy, girl. I guess I'll call them guys. That's just the way I do. But they are technically guys because they are hermaphrodites. I don't know, like, I'm not too big, like, know too much about all that genetics and stuff, but I do know they came from feminized seeds. So what I do is I've put extra holes around here. So what I do is I will push this down, and that will run over because this bucket sucks. Anyways, I push this down and see it rising. You want to kind of hold that down. Let it go. You can feel the warm air being forced up out of there. As you see the water coming up through the edges, you don't want it to breach over the edge. You want it to suck you want the pot and the mix to do the work. So it's just a matter of waiting there. Oh, I breached a bit. That's okay though. If it happens, you know, it takes practice. So you want to kind of just wait till you feel it getting up in here. Okay, now we're going to try and be quiet and get the camera kind of close, hon, and so they can hear the air being sucked up. So get it as close as you can. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I will do it again so you can hear. But this, you can hear the air, fresh air being sucked back through this very light mix that I make. As I said in my other video, my mix is very light. So this is kind of the hard part. Back up a bit now. You got to kind of hold it there while it sucks up, you know, sucks the excess water and air in. And then we just lift it up, and you can see in the bucket the plume of you know, different colored water that got sucked out of here, the excess nutrients and old stale water that was in there, and old stale yucky. So anyways, then I just rotate like this. This is passing the water through the mix because it's a very light mix. Oxygenating. That's how plants get their oxygen, is through their roots a lot of the time. Yes, through their leaves and everything else, but through their roots. This is where the nutrients and oxygen mix together, and that's important. Oxygen in your roots, very light mix, very important. So then I set them over here. Whoa. Lysol cleans germs, kills germs. Yes, no, whatever the commercial was there when I was a kid. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna do another one. This is a very tedious way of watering, but the rewards are worth it. And B. Flush always said, the more work, heartache, and times you bust your cock growing your plants, the more you will be rewarded. So that's why I walked in a blizzard the other day to get the socket. That's why, you know, I have back troubles from roofing for 10 years, and this ain't easy on the back, especially when I transplant again to big pots. So here we go. Down. I'm experimenting with letting it push itself up like that or holding it down. I'm not sure. I prefer holding it down. So here it comes. I'll turn it a bit. Okay. We're going to push it down. Not letting it breach. That's okay. Letting it come up. And now just let the air push through. And if you do this, like, you know, I waited a bit extra today. The cool down period was a little longer because I had some things to do. Busy day. But if I do them like within like 20 minutes of the light going off, it is remarkable. The hot air that is forced up through the mix. It is. Give it a try. Like if your mix isn't light enough, nothing happens. Like it doesn't work. There's no. But if you have a nice light mix, give it a try. So here we are pulling it up very slow. The slower the better. This is the part where if you don't, some people like do it too quick and then it's not really beneficial. Slow, and if I get a better microphone, I will get that in there, and you will hear it popping, crackling, slurping, gurgling, whatever. And that's the air being sucked down. Okay. I'm thinking of like trying to like invent some kind of mechanism on like something where you would just like push a lever and it would lower your plant and you could control it, and then up, so you could do like small plants up to like garbage can size, like Remo in his grow. He uses garbage cans, and like that'd be awesome. What am I doing here? That'd be awesome to figure out how you could water this like I do with garbage cans, and then have some kind of a pivoting thing so you could do this, you know, to get the excess water. Okay, so as this guy's been here for a while draining, so we'll put him back on the towel to soak up whatever little bit is left. We look and see how much water is in our tray. Not much, so we don't need to dump it yet. We'll do a mutant, triple-headed mutant. Look at that poor bastard. He's all freaking weird, and oh, that's weird, man. Anyways, we'll see what comes of it. Who knows? So here we go. Down. Oh yeah, I can feel the hot air coming out of this one. You just feel with your thumbs as it, you know, see, that's pretty close to the middle. So when you get this little mud puddle thing going on right here, you're just a couple more seconds, just to even it out, and then up nice and slow, stopping periodically. If you don't put the extra holes, you'll be sitting here for like ever. You have to put the extra holes with a drill or melt them. If they're too big, roots will protrude and they will snap off, and your plants will get stressed and freaked out and put out male flowers. So what I do is I put screen and pea stone. I will make a video on my next transplant of that technique. So it's specifically designed for this watering technique that I do. Bee flush. He's the one who figured this out. Okay, so we'll just put him here for a sec. We're gonna get him back on the cloth. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just quickly empty this back in. Some people might say, oh, well, it's gonna freak out your pH and ppms but really the amount of water, and I mix my nutrients light. So if there's extra shit coming out of the plants, for that little bit, then whatever. These things are only going to get like a couple more, like maybe another week or two of nutrients with the supplements, the Big Bud. The only reason I'm dragging out the nutrients a little bit is because I want to try those 2 supplements. So yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll cut them off the nutrients. But I don't water them with nutrients every day. I do water every day, 7 days a week, but not every day with nutrients. Every Wednesday, Saturday, and sometimes Monday. Usually 3, I try to do 3 out of the 4 days. Just pure Brita water. And then after 2 weeks of flowering, they're just going to get pure Brita water. And then the last 2 weeks of finishing, like while they're finishing off, will be double filtered Brita water or bought water from the grocery store, because that stuff comes in at like 50 parts per million. So that's just for the last week or 2. Oh, Guido. Ringing in my ear for some reason. Oh, shit. Okay, how many did we do? That's 4, 5, 6, 2 left. Here we go. See, they've drank about 4 liters of water. Nah, yeah, 4 liters of water. So here we go. Pressing down, nice and even, trying not to reach the edges, I mean. Corners on a circle. Smoke another one. Sarah's home today off, helping me today with the video, so thanks to her. Hopefully we can get a new video camera this week for her and me to get you guys some new, better quality photos and videos, because it's good for now, because really, you don't need too much of detailed on, we're not looking at buds or, anything like that. There's not really much to see detailed-wise. And you can hear that. It's too bad I can't wait to get the new mic, good mic, so you guys can hear that. Can you hear it, Sarah? Popping and crackling? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing, though. That gets the air into the roots, into the mix, into the root system. And that's why, remember the neighbor there? His plants were in that mud, and they were just little shrimpy little air cadet buds. And I was like, oh, they're awesome, they're great, yeah.
The ones you grow outside?
Yeah, oh yeah, but they're like in fucking clay, and the things are like gasping for air, and they're like dark green in October. It's like, what? Anyways, you can't tell people how to grow when they're stuck in their ways. So this is how I grow, and this is how it works. So I'm hoping, see, we're at 18 degrees in here. That's, good, cool nighttime temperature. It'll probably go down to about 16, 15 maybe. So that's good, cool night temperature. Hope everyone's having, everyone's winter's going good. Bubble Man, hopefully he checks out some of my videos. He's off to Jamaica, the lucky little bastard. Hope you have a good trip, Bubble Man. Someday I'll get down there. My first trip is Amsterdam. Bubble Man told me, I asked on Hash Church if, with a criminal record, if Holland would let me in, and he said for sure. So that really made my day that day, because I really want to go check that out before anything happens in Holland worse than what's happening now. And you know, that scene dies out. I don't want to miss that. So, but I hope everyone's hanging in there this winter. You know, winter's a drag in Canada, so. Well, I was watching Bubble Man's videos last week. He's walking around in a friggin' t-shirt in the park, and there's like grass. And I'm like walking to the store to get rolling papers, and my head's like a block of ice when I get back. But, you know, whatever, you'll take it. I've been going ice fishing. I'll probably upload some ice fishing videos maybe one day. Who knows? Some walleye. Pretty good winter for the ice fishing. Yeah, so hope everyone's smoking on some good stuff and everyone's staying safe and whatever. Please comment on the videos. We'll give the grapefruit. This is a grapefruit Sarah and I started last winter out of a grapefruit. I gotta change the mix. As you can see, this is a good example. This is a store-bought mix, peat mix by Miracle Grow. Garbage. Garbage. Do not use it. Stay away. Look at this. Look at nothing. Look at just pushes the whole thing up. Nothing. No air. Nothing going in there. Just a solid mass. Poor thing. That's why it's about a year old, eh, hun? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I kind of water him with the solution every once in a while and throw him in the light.
It got bigger though.
Oh yeah, it's getting, for sure, it loves that light. So yeah. Okay, what else? That's about it, guys. That's how I water, and then, you know, I just let them sit here for a little bit just to soak up a little bit more and, you know, clean up a bit. I find, cleanliness, getting rid of any dead leaves, dust, anything. That's why I like watering like this, because this makes me take everything out of my closet, a chance to clean, check everything over, put everything back in, clean every day. No bugs. Bugs are the devil. I don't want bugs. That is why Sarah and I aren't too social of people. I don't really like going to anyone's house that has house plants or cats and dogs, because they harbor mites. They jump on your clothes. You come back to your house, check your plants. You got bugs. Bugs. And then either you get the pyrethrin out, and then you know, or try I got a method there I'll make a video of, but it's scary when you get bugs, especially if you're depending on for medicine like I am. So bugs are bad. No bugs. So clean your stuff, guys. Take the time. Takes 5 minutes. Clean your rooms. I see so many videos on YouTube of these fucking videos with guys in their rooms like, oh man, you haven't cleaned in like a month. And then they get bugs and they're all like bummed out asking for help. So anyways, comment on my videos, ask questions. If anybody has any questions, comments, do it up. Like me, sub me, help me out. Maybe we'll try and put one more video up today, who knows. Thanks again, Sarah, for camera work, and hang in there, guys. Shout out to Bubble Man, Remo, John, Smokers Lounge, Hot TV. That's all the kind of stuff I'm watching right now. So have a good day, guys, and we'll come back at you tomorrow. If not today, tomorrow for sure with an update video. See ya.